Another 30-minute musing heading your way. Today is Friday. Everybody should be all kinds of amped up and ready to have some stupid fun. Halloween coming up. Today's what? Yeah, today's the 30th. So indeed, tomorrow is Halloween. Kind of excited. I say kind of because, well, it's going to be a time crunch getting out of work and to where the party's going to be. Because, I mean, a couple of things might be going on ahead of time. Festivities and such. So I'm going to get there a little later than everybody else is expected to. And if they're going to have a contest, which they will, I don't have an elaborate costume. I'm just hoping that people will be like, that's good. What you're doing there, that's good. I like that. So here's hoping. What is this plate? That's Jersey already. And it's driving, so that counts. If it's driving, it counts. That New York car over there doesn't count. This New York car here doesn't count. Huh. There's three. No, that's not even a joke. 3 New York plates in that, I don't know, is that an apartment complex, or is that like one of those hotel joints that are just tucked off the main roads? I don't know, and I live right by it. Never been there, and I don't pay attention to signs. But anyway, gonna be a short day of work for me, which is good. I mean, I got to do a little bit of cleanup before work today. I set my alarm for 9. I was up until about 1 in the morning. Alarm was set till 9, which is 8 hours of sleep, but I figured, fuck it, Reset it for noon. Woke up a little after 11. Got an extra 2 hours of sleep, and that's fine. Haven't done that in a while. Kind of felt fine, too. Like, when the alarm went off at 9 and I reset for noon, I thought, you know what? I feel kind of awake and with it. So it's like I don't really feel as if I'm going to pass back out. But eventually I did. I just, because it kind of turned over and zone out. Like, I did pass out. Look at that. Oh, okay. So I'm still laying in bed. So that was a dream. Okay. At any rate. Oh, pop my neck a good one. Man, did a little core work today. And that shit was just hurting right away. So I don't know. The bad thing is, I don't know if I should get home and do a little extra workout when I get home, because I'm not going to be able to do anything tomorrow. I'm going to wake up, cook up some food, and get the fuck on, And with the costume party immediately after work, and that's a full day of work tomorrow. So the Halloween festivities after that, no time to work out. I won't even have time to live stream game. Gaming, video games, that is. Won't be able to broadcast anything, which is terrible. So no workout and no broadcasting? Oh. I mean, I could do some mild shit while I'm at work tomorrow. I mean, it'd just be some decent stretching just to keep, arms and legs and everything kind of loosened up, I suppose. It's not much. It's not a workout. It would barely be deemed as exercise, to tell you the truth. But, I guess I could do something. Like a good old quad stretch if you're standing there a little bit. Yeah, just reach behind, grab that foot and kind of pull. Get that stretch in the quad, then alternate, go to the other leg. Kind of bring the knee up into the chest. So you work the hammy a little bit on a stretch. There are things I can do just for something. I mean, it's not a workout. It will not be a workout tomorrow, I guarantee. Hell, maybe I can get a little something done after the party tomorrow. I don't know how late I'm going to be there. Sunday, I don't have to be into work until 2 o'clock, so that's not that bad a deal. Actually works out pretty good. I'll definitely have something to do for Sunday, be it, broadcasting and a workout all together. Yeah, but I just don't know about tomorrow, Saturday. Not sure about that one. And all this fucking construction around here, traffic is just a complete bitch just to get across the street, literally. This shit has just been terrible the past better part of a month. Yesterday it took me a half hour to get home from work, and that should never fucking happen. Never. Especially from that job? No. This is literally just, what, 2 miles, 3 miles down the road? Took that fucking long, because construction and, you know, the separation in between the traffic lights are so scrunched up, you can't quite see, oh, there's a red light 2 lights ahead. I got no shot. Well, all you see is a green light in front of you and another green light in front of you. You think you're good to go. You're not. So now you're plugged up, you know, plug in the intersection, literally got nowhere to go, and that just happens way too much. Whoever planned this shit is a fucking idiot, especially this time of year. You know, holiday when tourists are going to be down here and there's going to be just heavy road traffic through Halloween, all the way leading up to Thanksgiving and through that and all through December. Yeah, you know, everywhere else on the fucking planet it's cold except here. So yeah, let's do road construction this time of year. Dumb idea. Dumb idea. I mean, the best thing to do would have been, let me think, maybe at the beginning of the school year, try to take care as much as you can, either overnight, 8, 9 p.m. till sunup, or do what you can during the day when the kids are in school. Now, but that'd still be too bad, because these streets, you know, you got the parents got to go to pick them up, and the daycare, and the this and that, and maybe they're picking them up from the school, and the buses, and all that shit. Too much. Overnight. All this road construction shit should be done overnight. It's Florida. It's not like it's going to get cold out. And if it does, how long is that going to last? 4 or 5 days, tops. The whole year. I would not. If I was working construction, I would rather work overnight. Even in the summer when it's still balls hot and humid, it's not balls hot and humid in the middle of the fucking day when it's like 100 degrees in the shade. At least that, yeah, it's like still in the 80s. But hey, the sun's not up. We got the ocean breeze constantly coming through. It's not that bad. Worst temperatures I've ever gone through in my life was Orlando in the middle of the summer. Because they are so far inland. Ain't no ocean breeze hitting them for nothing. And am I like blocking an intersection? Not quite. I can't see in front of me though. This Florida licensed contractor guy. His truck is too big, I can't see beyond him. Well, but I'm just at the train tracks here, right by the Home Depot. So in case my dad listens to this episode or watches it on YouTube, he'll understand, like, oh yeah, the Home Depot. I know exactly where that is. That precise Home Depot, yes. Oh boy. Did that core workout. Kind of hungry. Always hungry. That doesn't fucking change. I didn't brew up any coffee, so you know what that means. Gonna have some as soon as I get into work. Boy, that guy's got a dually on his truck. Fuck. I could have clipped that son of a bitch. Because he doesn't know how to drive. If you have a big vehicle like that and you're gonna make a left turn, please hug the fucking left. Don't, because you know how like there's a median in the boulevard separating the flow of traffic? If you're going to make that left turn or a U-turn, whichever, I hate the way that people will boomerang themselves outright to make that hard left turn. That doesn't do anything. That's stupid. That does not work. I mean, unless you start from in this lane and then hook in, but don't get left to go right and left. Stay to the right, so then you can sharp hook that left. You're kind of eating up 2 lanes on that account, but look at this cocksucker in a Rolls Royce next to me. Are you kidding me? And that's a suicide door on the front. What? No way. Actually, it's only a 2-door, but he's got suicide doors on this fucking Rolls Royce. Huh. Well, good for him. You know, if I had the money, I'm thankful I'm not a car guy or nothing like that. Wasting my money, and sure, it's not a waste of money, but a car is not an asset. It's not property. It's not a plot of land. That you can do nothing with for 10 years and the price can go up. A car, you can do nothing with, and the price is depreciating hourly, pretty much. It's just, no, man. No chance. So you'd see all these people. Remember MTV Cribs? All these athletes and recording artists. Oh, look at my house. Look at all that. I got 19 cars. And then, like, they're broke 6 years later. That's part of it. You don't need a house that big. You don't need 7 houses that big spread across the globe. Because, yeah, you can afford to pay for them when you're still, putting out albums or going through a season. But that money does not continue at that pace. Your spending, keep in mind, you buy it, well, property taxes, insurance on all these things. You got all that shit to deal with. So when you got 7 houses that are about $10 million a piece, and that's probably being conservative on the dollar amount that they spend, and each house has like 10 cars in the garage, so that's 70 vehicles. Well, that's embellishing. But even if you got like 2 expensive cars at each of those houses, that's 14 really nice fucking vehicles. And I mean, they don't gotta be, these eccentric James Bond fucking vehicles that cost like $300,000. But no, even if it's, I don't know, $60, $70, $80, $100,000 vehicle. Well, even if you go $50,000, well, that's $7 million right there. 100, sorry, no, not 7 million. 50,000 a piece, that's $100,000 worth of cars in each home. So that's, there you go, 100,000 worth of vehicles. Just on the price tag. That's not insurance and the tag fees and all that shit. Texas plate. A Pontiac in front of me. Well, they stopped making those when the fucking economy took a shit and all the banks started stealing money. Pontiac went ass up. Saturn went ass up. Ass up, belly up, same thing. It's not good. You're getting fucked if you're ass up, Belly up, I don't know. That doesn't sound as threatening. Unless you're swimming. Cars really don't swim, though. Anyway. Weird analogies. You'll get them here on 30-Minute Musings. Oh, I just want to get done with work, get home, and start broadcasting. Yes, I do. I'm a gamer. I'm a junkie. I'm having fun with it. Haven't really built up an audience yet, though, and that's okay because I didn't expect it to happen overnight. Not gonna happen. This is definitely something I feel I can do. Build up, do well with, and just have a blast with it. Why not? A couple of things there that I want to keep going with. Man, Halloween is tomorrow. Unless all I play tonight is The Walking Dead, there's no way I'm getting through it for Halloween. I kind of want to do an episode of it. It's a fun game. Well, you got zombies, Halloween, walkers. Excuse me. They don't have the rights to call them zombies, which is kind of funny. Like, oh my God, it's walkers. I'm like, what do you mean, Herschel and his family, former NFL player? Well, there is a character named Herschel in the series, and they're dealing with walkers. I wonder. They should get Herschel Walker as like a guest on the show. Just like some mercenary they find. The dude still looks fucking tremendous. I mean, he's probably like 55 or so, but the dude still looks great. I mean, just pretty fucking jacked up. He has no neck. He's all got trapezius muscles. That goes from your ear to your shoulder. Yeah, that's all he is. He's traps and legs. Guy still looks fit as anything. Brick shithouse. Oh, and Walking Dead. Oh my God! Spoilers! People saying shit online about this character. Oh, get over yourself. So what? You know what? It's essentially a show about the end of the world. So, spoiler alert, well, I won't use the name, but like when characters start to die, or maybe they die, or it's hinted that they die, oh my god, why'd you spoil it? Well, if your life is so morally bankrupt that a TV show that airs, I don't know, once a week for how many weeks, not a lot. It doesn't air a whole lot. Oh my god, you spoiled it. Well, the actors and the producers and directors know what happened, and I'm sure there's websites out there that have every fucking inkling of what goes on with these shows. Hackers and such that have fucking insider access to what's going on. Oh my god, my shows! Don't be such a doucher about it. Whew. It's a decent little show, although I'm having problems with the Showbox app that I am viewing things on. I'll look into that later on. Of course, if I could get it on my phone, that's a little easier. Well, not a little easier, it might be. But since I've been streaming, recording, and all that shit, that's really taken up a lot of my time in the past, 2-3 weeks? That doucher's got to pass me. Speed up to slow down. That's just the way of the traffic world. Someone's going to pass you so they can get to that red light quicker than you do. It's like, okay there, jerk off. I'm going to pass this guy so I could get into gridlock traffic a lot sooner. But if you can't see the road, half mile ahead of you, whew, troubles you be having. Troubles you be having. Next thing, when I'm driving with impatient drivers, I can be somewhat impatient at times. Well, you'll hear me all the time. Bitching like, what the fuck is this guy doing? What the blah, all that. Impatient, no. I'll get to work early. Pennsylvania plate in front of me. Merging. But driving with impatient drivers, that's the worst, because they want to grab the wheel and they want to... What are you going to do? Like everything in front of you right now, there's road construction, there's a car flipped over on that side, there's cops over there. People are just driving stuff. There's no way. If you're going to try to weave in between all of this, how much time are you really going to gain on the clock here? And if you weren't running late to begin with, you wouldn't have to fucking hustle like a goddamn idiot. There's another thing. I don't know if I ever brought this up. But people who are always late, there's no fucking cure for it. There's not. Okay, alcoholics, you can send them to meetings, right? The meeting starts at 7. People who are always late for meetings, if they had such a thing, they're not going to get there at 7 o'clock. They're going to get there at 8, 8:15, whatever. Well, okay, we'll push the meetings back to 8 o'clock. They'll get there at 9. There's no cure for people who are always late. I think it's just it's slight ignorance, arrogance, and just some disease of carelessness. And hey, have you ever worked with somebody like that? Like, they're supposed to relieve you. It's like shift work. This person's got mornings, this person's got days, this person's got nights. It's in rotation, and what you're doing, the person that's got to relieve you, they're always fucking late, and it never stops. It never changes. They're always late. As a matter of fact, you are surprised when they're early. That I usually like to give about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, get there before. I mean, if I get there a half hour early, at the very least, it's known I'm in the building, Like, hey, what's going on? I'm going to grab some coffee, blah, blah, blah. Walk a lap, bullshit with some people, check on this and that. I'll be back. Okay, no problem. They know I'm in the building. That's mental reassurance for them that, okay, this guy's not late, in case they got shit to do. The person that I'm going to back up, I'm sure they got crap they need to do, want to do. It's the weekend. It's Friday. Get out and fucking have some fun. But the person that's always got to back you up or whatever, or if you're working like in a crew, 3 or 4 people that goddamn, stands late again every fucking time. Where it's always busy first thing when we get in and got to start our shit up. Stands late again. And he's always 15 minutes late or so. So, like he puts in 45 minutes worth of work. We're busting our ass. Like that shit always gets me, and it never fails. And there's no cure for it. None. I mean, you would literally have to put people's lives in danger. You would literally have to take like their significant other, a sibling, their parents, whatever the case might be, and threaten. Like have a video, have a Skype, FaceTime set up. Like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker if you don't get to work on time. And I'm not joking. This is a loaded gun. I'll show you the bullets. They are not blank. Gun to their head. And I will waste all 6 rounds. This is a revolver. This has great fucking stopping power. This will go through their skull. I will waste all 6 bullets putting it through their brain right now, okay? Get to work and be there 10 minutes early. But I don't gotta be there for another 4 hours. Then I suggest getting yourself ready right now. If it's one thing that I definitely picked up from my dad, it's work ethic. And it's that mindset of, if you don't show up, you don't get paid. Now, I know that's not exactly true, but it's, reasons like the people who are always late that, well, it's tough for me to get a good fucking shake on anything. And God forbid I'm 5 minutes late, I don't like being on time. I'm always early. I don't like being on time. Now, I'm not a pilot. I don't fly planes. If the flight is on time, in which I'm a passenger, that's fine. It's a little out of my control. That one I can take a knee on. Let the clock wind down a little bit. Have things go about their own route. Do you say route or route? Quebec plate in front of me. Haven't seen the Canadian representation in a while. But now that it's getting a little cooler out up north, might see a lot of them now. Summertime was jammed. That little transition from summer to fall, not so much. I have not seen a Quebec plate in a while. Oh well. Lots going on. I need to get coffee when I get in. I enjoy me some coffee. I keep saying I'm going to brew some up at home, but I just fucking space out and get lazy and forget and say, fuck it. I'll get it in the morning. Doesn't happen. Massachusetts plate right now. That's a Honda Accord. Man, they seriously just need to make I-95 like 20 lanes. 10 northbound, 10 southbound, and just there we go. Or a lot of these people just need to move somewhere else. Not saying I won't, but just wouldn't make sense for me to do so right now. Oh boy, weather is still fine. I was showing 90 degrees. Actually, my car was a bit hot when I jumped in this sumbitch to start up this 30-minute musing. But that's the thing too. A car in South Florida is actually like an oven or a pressure cooker on wheels. That's a pretty close description. Open that door, oh, blast furnace, and with a little bit of humidity mixed in too, which sucks that much more. Now, okay, Friday, okay, it is 3 p.m. Why are the roads this plugged up? Are these the people trying to leave work early? Yeah, it's a little more jammed up than usual. And I wouldn't consider this a holiday weekend. I mean, this is basically a holiday. Yeah, take the kids out trick-or-treating, there's that, if you got kids. But then you got the, single idiots like me, dress up in something goofy, girls dressed like sluts, and yeah, let's see where this goes tonight. You know, I don't know how it evolved like that or when it happened. Wasn't like that when I was a kid. I didn't notice it that way. I didn't notice a friend's, older sister or mom or anything dressing up like a fucking naughty nurse or no shit like that. Never saw that. I mean, maybe it happened at the right age for me, I guess. Which, what a phenomenal holiday. Well, I guess, yeah, it's not a holiday, but I'm calling it a holiday still. But what a phenomenal holiday Halloween is. Guys can dress up like complete fucking idiots. Girls can dress up like porn star sluts. And everybody gets candy. So, I mean, you dress up like Bill Gates. She'll dress up like Jenna Jameson. There you go. A couple of drinks, a little bit of candy. A lot of candy. You look at it, right? Giggity, giggity, goo. Finally hitting Pembroke Road. Well, I'm just hitting the exit ramp. I'm not on Pembroke yet. Boy, this was a long bit of a drive. And that guy, 3 lanes over, got to come over and make the fucking ramp. Dude, if you don't know the layout of the land yet, 3.5 minutes. Whew. I haven't covered that much ground yet. But hot damn. Yeah, there's the crazy asshole driver. 3 lanes over. I gotta get to the exit ramp now. Fly over, cutting people off, doing 73 miles an hour. This jackass in a Nissan Altima 2.5S. Son of a bitch. You know what's interesting is my brother has kind of taken a shine to writing. Like he has a tablet, and apparently he's just been doing some writing. And it's more like, dare I call it memoirs, or not so much diaries. It's not like what he's doing. It's, well, yeah, memoir, thoughts, opinions, that, this, I'd be interested to check that out. He says he's got about, 4 chapters worth of shit. I mean, though I don't seem to be much of a writer. I mean, he said, like, I don't know, whatever. If a little bit of it here is like 3 or 4 pages worth, and then add on to that a little later, get the chapters going and such. It's like, okay, I get you. But it's like, yeah, because I wonder, like, when he puts, well, it's not so much pen to paper, but in a digital sense, he's putting pen to paper. Yeah, what's stirring about his brain that he's going to write about? That is a Texas plate. There we go. Yeah, just to see what toils around his mind. I mean, God forbid if I told him about this little Spreaker app, if he's got one on his phone. Now, that'd be interesting. Just get 30 minutes of him. And, okay, I'm here alone. Like, there's nobody. When I'm doing these, I'm always alone with this. Just whatever. Don't want to listen to the radio. Never was a big radio person, even though I work in radio. I'm a sports guy. I can take in all I need to take in without having to listen to other people's opinions. I'm okay. New England killed Miami last night. Not surprised. Moving on. Excuse me. Jeepers. Wow, slow going here. What is up with traffic today? Huh. But I would like to see what my brother has written thus far. Just in his little, little quips that he'll, write down. I mean, he's told me a little bit of the stuff, but, well, if it's kind of like a time-passing hobby, I don't know if he's doing this while he's at work with a little bit of downtime, or, if he's, working swing shift and it's just like, well, just sitting around having a couple of beers, watching a movie or something. Yeah, something just popped in my brain. Let me jot this down. That'd be interesting to see. Holy shit, I got less than 20 seconds to go. But there you have it. People that are always late. My brother is putting pen to paper. And I got to get my ass into work. So, till we meet again. And it might be a little bit. But don't worry, till we meet again, I will catch your ass down the road.